when it comes to communication in Liberia, orange is number one.
Orange is the best. Orange is the best. Oh, orange is the best.
Orange is the best.
Strongest network, widest coverage.
Orange is the best.
Fastest internet speed.
Orange is the best.
People, orange is the best. Yes, orange is the best. Lamakitie, Naratama, what is the woo? Company, that's the orange. Top of number one. So we need to.
Company is my orange. I don't got the best.
Orange will make you the telephone offer.
Reliable, trusted, and dependable.
Orange is about 7. Yeah, orange is
Orange is the best.
It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today, why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
Into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll keep your plate like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming. Because
June 26, 2024. Welcome to News Next 45 minutes of news about Liberia, Africa, and elsewhere. My name is Henson Deck, representing the Airlines. World Bank approved second disbursement of $45 million United States dollars to support renewable energy efforts in Liberia. As Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn praises the bank for continuous support towards Liberia's transformation. Armed Forces of Liberia history personnel for illicit use and other conduct which violate Section 7 and 7G of the National Defense Act. Some senior members of the United Methodist Church expressed their stance against same-sex marriage, threatening unspecified actions if Bishop Samuel Quiet fails to call for a special to determine the position of the church. And away from Liberia, President William Ruto withdraws the bill after daily protests across the country. The details of these developments, news bulletin, the voices of the newsmakers, are anticipated this Wednesday of the news program News Next. We take a break to rejoin.
Ria TV, True FM.
say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
Into Truth FM 96.1.
For rejoining us up next is Olivia Bound with the news bulletin. and the Foreign Development.
Good evening, Henson, and good evening to all. The World Bank has announced the approval of a second disbursement of 45 million United States dollars for Liberia's renewable solar powered intervention project. This announcement signifies a major step forward in Liberia's renewable energy efforts. The project will finance from the Megawatt Solar PV project and the construction of the Mount Coffee hydropower plant, increasing its capacity from 88 megawatts to 110 megawatts. According to a dispatch from Barcelona, the total budget for the project stands at 96 billion. In a meeting with Vice President Jeremiah Cohen, Ashish Khanna, practice a manager of the West and Central Africa at the World Bank Group, extolled President Bouakar's visionary leadership and prioritized energy as a catalyst for economic growth and development. Canaan is quoted by police as saying Liberia has made tremendous progress in the energy sector and remains the only country in sub-Saharan Africa that has reduced distribution losses by 30%, with over half a million new connections to households. He emphasized that Liberia's recent achievements in the energy sector position the country favorably to attract private sector investments. For his part, Vice President expressed gratitude to the World Bank Group for its ongoing efforts to address Liberia's energy crisis. He said the World Bank's continuous support will help Liberia increase access to electricity. According to a dispatch, VP Kun called for immediate intervention to mitigate electricity outage as federal season approaches. He reaffirmed the government of Liberia's commitment to work with the World Bank Group to transform the lives of Liberians. VP Kun is currently in Barcelona, Spain, attending the 25th edition of the African Energy Forum. The High Command of the Armed Forces of Liberia has administratively discharged three personnel from the army. The soldiers are dismissed for what the High Command calls the good of the service, conduct not in keeping with AFL standards, and conduct which contravenes the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia in accordance with Section 7.7J of the National Defense Act of 2008. Those administratively discharged by the Chief of Staff are First Lieutenant Abraham Kuro, Private First Class Kekula Rushvold, and Private Esa Ability. The decision against Lieutenant Dolo comes after he tested positive for marijuana and he was also responsible for the February 2024 shooting of a 15-year-old boy friend at a local drinking spot in the Bafut Seminary area using Dolo's firearm. According to the statement, the authority for this discharge is President Joseph Boakai, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia. For Private First Class Kula Richford, who was last assigned to the AFL Engineering Battalion in Carbon County, he was found in possession of 32 grams of coach drugs in the barracks. He was later tested positive for marijuana at 14 Military Hospital. At the same time, Private Issa Ability enlisted in October 2022 and last assigned to the Armed Forces Training Command tested positive for four different illegal substances, including cocaine and marijuana. Meanwhile, the High Command of the AFL has reminded its members of the zero tolerance policy on drug abuse and the importance of discipline, which is fundamental to national duty. The AFL added that impunity will not be tolerated within the noble institution, assuring the public of its commitment to maintaining discipline and professionalism as a force for good. Some senior members of the United Methodist Church have threatened unspecified actions if Bishop Samuel Choir fails to call for a special session to determine the position of the church concerning same-sex marriage. Their statement following decision at the recent General Conference in North Carolina, United States of America for significant shifts be made in the church policy. At the conference, delegates voted to remove language from the Book of Discipline that would allow for act of homosexuality and same-sex marriage in all Methodist churches. But some members, upon hearing the news, have threatened that they will homosexuality and a form of same-sex marriage with a lesbian or gay in the United Methodist Church. The members said, beginning Monday, a special session is now called by Bishop Samuel Choir to give the position of the church. They will take drastic action that will embarrass the church. Recently, on his return from the United States, Bishop Choir said that the regionalization is ratified and that the Liberia Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church will not conduct any wedding or ordination of self-avowed practice of homosexuals. Investigation That investigation has gathered that despite ongoing maneuvering and efforts to have a consignment of dirty petroleum products on board a Russian vessel to offload in Monrovia, the PIRC remains firm on rejecting the offloading of the products. Imported of a huge quantity of petroleum that does not meet the requirements set by the regulatory agency. The Liberia Petroleum Mining Company said to be using unorthodox means to have the vessel carry bad petroleum products to dock and offload in Liberia. The LPRC is rejecting the vessel for land in Liberia, citing that the petroleum products bold is above the 500 ppm specification set by the LPLC for importation of petroleum products to Liberia. For more than a month now, the vessel carrying that product has been seen with maneuvering for it to dock and offload, with vacants behind the scene to have the vessel offload in Liberia. Their efforts, such as filing a petition to court, claiming that once the necessary port and other associated fees have been paid, the vessel should be allowed to dock. PIRC has set a standard to reject any gas over 500 ppm as per its February 2024 communication, setting new guidelines for importation of petroleum products to Liberia. Dealers of petroleum products have described the stance that the LPRC as welcoming as Liberia is getting better and is no longer the dumping ground for bad products. This outlet has gathered that the importers are still pushing the management to allow the bad products to be discharged. The vessel has since been at the Liberia court waiting to dock for 3 weeks and LPRC keeps holding to the standard. The government of Liberia has officially approved a grant of US 2.6 million for the establishment of the Liberia root processing facility in the county. The land, according to a foreign ministry release, aims to boost the local economy by creating jobs and providing sustainable livelihoods for the people of Liberia. The foreign ministry noted that the Liberia Wood Workshop and Processing and Training Facility will be executed in three strategic phases designed to minimize impact and ensure long-term benefits for the local community and the broader economy. A Liberian clergy woman who gave birth last year after carrying their pregnancy for 3 years is cautioning Christians to remain faithful to God, irrespective of life situations. Mother Cecilia Keita, the founder of the Greater Healing and Deliverance Ministry, lauded individuals who stood by her during her time of pregnancy. In June of last year, Chief FM reported a story concerning Mother Cecilia Keita gave birth to little Destiny Lord Keita after 3 years of pregnancy. During her daughter's first birthday celebration over the weekend, Mother Keita admonished Christians to save their faith and prepare for challenges they will encounter during their Christian journey. Several residents of District Number 7 in Cook County have benefited from medical outreach. The outreach is an initiative being sponsored by representative for the family, according to the team lead, Valia Lapala. Lapala said it is part of efforts to cater to the health needs of residents of the district. In a related development, two leaders of former district and Bon County have lauded their representative for the family for his various initiatives in the district. According to Commissioner Hampton Giddens and Paramount Chief David Colley, the pavement of town to market roads to free medical outreach, including other interventions by Representative Fabule has helped reduce the burden of the local leaders. The leadership of the Liberian National Bar Association is participating in two international events on rule of law in both Washington, D.C. and Benin Republic, respectively. NNBA's national president, Councilor Sylvester Renin, at the invitation of the World Bank, is currently participating in the Justice and Rule of Law Group of Forum to foster inclusive and sustainable development at the World Bank's headquarters in Washington, D.C. The event is organized by the World Bank's Governance Global Priorities and brings together over 200 partners, leaders and practitioners from governments, judiciaries, the private sector, civil society, among others. The managing director of Africa Development Associates, Elias Shumiyin, has emphasized the urgent need to aid the necessary economic activities to trickle widespread prosperity across Liberia for people in the 15 counties to escape poverty. Shuniyin, who served many years in Liberia's foreign ministry before resigning as principal deputy foreign minister, highlighted the dire state of affairs of many Liberian central counties, who, according to him, are trapped in the cycles of abject poverty and suffering. The Liberia People's Democratic Party has with immediate effect withdrawn from the common political election for democratic change. LPTP or former House Speaker, now Bonny County Senator Alex Tyler is a founding member of the coalition for Democratic Change formed in 2016 and subsequently renewed its commitment to the new coalition framework document of 2023, making the disclosure at press conference Tuesday in Monrovia. LPDP National Vice Chairperson for Press and Public Affairs, George Ruto, said the party took the decision following a resolution signed by two-thirds majority of the membership of the National Executive Committee. Away from Liberia, Kenya's President William Ruto says he will withdraw a financial bill containing controversial tax cuts after deadly protests which saw Parliament set ablaze on Tuesday. In an address to the nation, he said it was clear that Kenyans want nothing to do with the bill. That's the bill. He conceded. He said, adding that he could not sign the bill into law. At least 22 people were killed in Tuesday's protest, according to the state-funded Kenya National Commission on Human Rights. Go ahead, saying that's the news bulletin.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
what's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we'll keep your plate like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Thanks to Olivia Brown for the news bulletin and the foreign development. The news bulletin, it is a regular feature on the news program. In the next media, just one of the top developments we are following. Armed forces of Liberia uses 3% for illicit drug use and other conduct, which violates Section 7.7G of the National Defense Act. Let's bring you the voice of Lagos. Let's begin with development. Some senior members of the United Methodist Church have acting on specified actions that Bishop Samuel Choir to call for a session to determine the position of the church concerning same-sex marriage. A statement following decision at the recent General Conference in North Carolina, United States of America, for significant shift to be made in church policy. At the conference, delegates voted to remove language from the Book of Discipline that would allow the act of homosexuality and same-sex marriage in all Methodist churches. But some members of the church, upon hearing the news, have threatened that they would not condone homosexuality or any form of same-sex marriage, whether lesbian or gay, in the Liberian United Methodist Church.
The Liberia United Methodist Church do not support same-sex, do not support gay marriage or a gay church. We are under the umbrella of the United Methodist Church, that is to say globally. They intended at the level of the General Conference. Whatever that will happen there, we concluded that the delegates will come and report to the Liberia Annual Conference. And then the United Methodist Church will take a decision based on the report. It is gross disrespect to God's kingdom, rebuke it to the highest. Our Bishop Samuel J. Choir has refused to call for the special section. Bishop, we love you, but we don't love the steps that he is taking that the United Methodist in Liberia will endorse same-sex or gay marriage. Because I think we should not be church. In Wakata, in Singapore, they say, for married men, women should marry women. It is forbidding, and I'm going to accept it. By Monday next week, the Liberia Annual Conference will assemble the Episcopal office. If the bishop will not call for a special section, it will stay there for a week till the special section will be called. We will stay there. The bishop will not have an office until the special section is called.
What minority of well, I think for everybody from the some senior members of the United Methodist Church affecting non-specified actions in each of some acquired through the court section to determine the position of the church concerning same-sex marriage. The Managing Director of Africa Development Associates, Eli Shunian, emphasized the urgent need to create the necessary economic activities to trickle widespread prosperity across Liberia for in the 15 counties Trotsky poverty. Shonian, who served many years in Liberia's foreign ministry before resigning as principal deputy at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, highlighted the dire state of affairs of many Liberians in the who, according to him, are trapped in the circle of abject poverty and suffering.
I got in on the eve of July 26th and had an opportunity to walk around Sino. And I left from Sino very deep, very, very depressed. And I conveyed this sentiment to many of my friends and professional colleagues. I walked around Sino and what I observed was people so hopeless and living hopelessly away. There were no economic activities in that county and also understand development. Once there's no economic activity in any certain option for this in that environment, those who are not from a really were in poverty and were likely to die in poverty or a cycle of poverty to another. So we submitted our paper to participate. We landed on county development. I said to myself, and I said to the colleagues that what I saw that day, we have an opportunity to firsthand help and support and as we change that. I'm saying this because this effort was not just another job. Consistently, almost every week, we spend time talking about Liberia's development situation. So now we have first-hand role in supporting and driving this. So for us, this is about us really contributing, really meaningful, try to break that cycle of poverty, particularly in the rural area. So I would say thanks to the government of Liberia, for the first level, thanks to the significant project and that we play in driving this. But look forward to and associate. I believe that this is going to redefine how we develop this now.
Eli Shuni, Director of African Development Associates, there speaking during the official signing ceremony between his firm and the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Finance and Development for supporting and facilitating formulation of the county development agendas for Liberia's counties. The Liberia Democratic Party has with immediate effect from the former for democratic change in the city. LPDB, the former House Speaker, now bombing counties, Alice Tyler, is a coalition for democratic change formed in 2016. Subsequently renewed its commitment to the new coalition framework document of 2023, making the disclosure at the press conference in Moravia. LPDP National Vice Chair for Press and Public Affairs George Owutu said the party took the decision following a resolution signed by the majority of the membership of the National Executive.
We are pleased to inform you that on Saturday, June 2024, the Democratic Party, LCD, at Samuel, on emergency meeting against national headquarters in Common Town. We already meant to take some major development stability. The NEC meeting, the following decisions were reached. The LCD's membership was withdrawn from the coalition of democratic EDC for short through a resolution signed by more than two-thirds majority of the membership of the National Executive Committee NEC. As we speak, the original candidates of the resolution and official notice of withdrawal have been duly notarized, submitted to the chairman of the National Executive Committee of the CDC, Anthony Yako, as required by Section 152 of the new coalition framework document 2023. As you may be aware, PDP is a founding member of the coalition of democratic change formed in 2015 and subsequently reviewed its commitment to the new coalition framework document 2023 for the whole purpose of only governing the state after an electoral victory in the 2023 presidential election. However, the principles of joint governance which the LPDP recommitted itself to the aforementioned instrument was undermined by a painful defeat in the said election by the Unity Party of Ambassador Walker, President of the Republic of Liberia. As demanded by Congress, copies of these documents have been forwarded to the National Election Commission and the former Senate Bearer of the PDP and former President of the Republic of Liberia, Excellency George and we are. The party National Secretary General Eric was suspended indefinitely by the with immediate effect, making video that has the proclivity to the LPDP to properly employ. During the period of the suspension, the Deputy National Secretary General Ali Green shall act in the National Secretary General.
The voice of George Woodward, the National Past Chair for Press and Public Affairs of the Liberia People Democratic there. Speaking at no the High Command of the Armed Forces of Liberia has administratively discharged three personnel from the army. The soldiers were dismissed for what the High Command calls the good of the service, conduct not in keeping with their standards, and conduct which contravenes the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia in accordance with Section 7.7G of the National Defense Act of 2008. The announcing the administrative decision of the discharging of three soldiers, Alfred Robertson, Chief Personnel Authority, eventually read the statement.
Administrative discharge. Officers, First Lieutenant Dolo Abraham, OF/201, that's 177. Therefore, is hereby administratively discharged for the armed forces of the Bureau for the good of the state in accordance with Section 7.7J of the new National Defense Act of 2008, authority President of the Republic of Liberia, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia. The 23rd Brigade is to ensure military police recover all government properties from the above named administrative discharge personnel and a full report be ordered to headquarters in 30th June 2024. Interpreted People Staff, Armed Forces of Liberia. The AFL Controller, Department of Personnel Administration, I report. Kekula Franco, EN 2015-08-2360. Probability EN 2009-2561. The naming list are hereby administrative discharge for the Armed Forces of Liberia, AFL, for the good of the service in accordance with Section 7.7J of the new National Defense Act of 2008. Authority, Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of Liberia. The 23rd Infantry Brigade is to ensure that the military police recover all government property from the name administrative discharge rules. In a full report being forwarded to headquarters and later than 30th June 2024. Authority, Chief of Staff, Forces of Europe. The Health Controller and Department of Administration have to take note of this publication and act accordingly. Under of the Ministry of National Defense, Theophila A. Ghana Connor for the Chief of Staff.
The vote of Alfred Robertson, Chief of Personnel, 23rd Infantry Brigade, the speaking. Several residents of District 7 in Bond County have benefited free medical outreach. The outreach is an initiative being sponsored by Representative Paul Farmanet, according to the team lead, Valad Labran. Labra said it is part of efforts to cater to the health needs of residents of the district. According to Labra, the free health care campaign beginning with Hindi will be extended to Yawaya Pogutat and subsequently Sonayi, to ensure that the people are treated their health with their health problems.
How many days? today, it was a targeted amount of persons. They're targeting could you just tell us some of the many cases that you are treating here? Right now we are doing a case Okay, so let's look at the turnout from your observation. What message have you gathered so far? We're very happy with all the does it send out a message that there are a lot of Liberians actually in need of some medical treatment? Especially the beasts, very much
Also speaking, the medical director at the Burmese Hospital Guinness Gosia says some of the people diagnosed with hypertension, malaria, and other complications were referred to the Burmese Hospital for better treatment.
My name is Dr. Giddens. Yeah, Giddens, and I work at Burmese. So tell us exactly why you guys do it. We are there for services for this initiative is being sponsored by the representative of the team. So I was contacted to join the team to help see people here in the told that it's in your process of the representative. Nothing to do with him. Is intended to continue this effort. So I'm told that you'll continue to help us to backend the service. So today I'm happy to be a part of the team. So here we see people for different medical conditions. So what are some of the conditions? Well, basically, we are people with very large hypertension. Some malaria, our usual malaria is that is endemic in our so people with in our okay, so what you've seen so far, what is your observation and what message have you had to gather from the initiative? Well, health is work and people are challenged with health issues. Many people here do not have the need to go to the hospital, even hospital pay. The hospital more than 4 months now. And I see
The voice of the medical director there at the Burmese Hospital Christian area was the of the TD of free medical outreach, while for their passing of the beneficiaries, Willie Gino, Henry Cooper, Chris Barkley, and others are represented for the family of free medical initiative based upon his promise made during the 2023 elections.
I mean, this is just a boost for the people of former district. This is the first of this time. Was that something you paid for? No, no, actually, nothing. It's free. We were careful so the system, the It's clear to tell them first thank you for the Almighty God, and then secondly to Maker, to the family, also to the doctors, who took their time into working.
So when you came, the medicine or they check you. So you didn't pay for the The process of the beneficiaries of the free medical outreach initiated by Bond County District 7 representative for the family. In a related development, some leaders of Farmer District in Bond County applauded Representative for the family for his initiatives in the district. According to Commissioner Hunter Giddings and Department Chief David Colley, the payment of the town to market rules, the free medical outreach, including other interventions by the lawmaker, has helped reduce the burden on the local leaders. Here is the District Commissioner Hunter Giddings.
I mean, this is just a boost for the people of Farmer District. This is the first of this kind for the representative to sponsor such a great initiative for the people of this district. But when I went to the medical team, I mean, our people were so overwhelmed that to receive such a team to come here and to provide the kind of services that they are receiving today. So, for me, I feel it's a boon for us, and I want to appreciate the efforts of the whole of putting it this way. This is a very that is showing us the proof that our family is the father of this district and is going to pay us in a sincere, in a way that at all areas people will benefit.
All right, so let's look at the tenants and let's look at the health condition in this district, especially with you that you serve as the commissioner. How's the health condition here for the people?
In fact, to get to medical facility, one of the most important things. This district is divided by the simple river. And people that live alongside the river are always affected by malaria because the virus, the common carrier of malaria is mosquitoes. And because of that, people suffer from malaria. I mean, all over the district, by the aspect for China Union to do. Because according to what the lawmakers do, he has decided to make sure that China Union be coupled. All what is for this district. And so if you look at the short time that the doctor been in the house, China Union has been compared to do a lot of work besides the hospital. China Union is in the school as well.
The voice of former district commissioner Guinness there, bringing us to the end of today's edition of the news program. News decks as we leave a few. These are the top stories we have been following on the news program. World Bank approves the second disbursement of 45 million United States dollars to support renewable energy efforts in Liberia. Vice President Jeremiah praises the bank for continuous support towards Liberia's transformation. Armed forces of Liberia dismissed 3 personnel for illicit drug use and other conducts which violate Section 7.7J of the National Defense Act. Some senior members of the United Methodist Church expressed their stance against the same-sex marriage, affecting unspecified actions. If Bishop Samuel Choir fails to call for a special section to determine the position of the church. In the way from Liberia, Kenya's President William Ruto withdraws tax bill after daily protests across the country. Thanks to our correspondents, writers, reporters, editors, those who helped in making to this edition of News Desk successfully. The bound ref also news bulletin, the foreign development. Ryan Tobin sat behind the camera. Johnson Katoma ably coordinated the sound. For and on behalf of News Desk, my name is Hansen Deck, representative.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrel?
The black barrel is to tell Joseph Bakala, if you don't organize yourself in your grateful manner, we'll keep your better like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
News Summary of 12. My name is Hansen Deck, represent.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I have a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Both connected with this sector.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.